If you want to know how to get your contractor's license, like me, a general mechanical contractor, today I'm going to give you all the advice you need to be able to figure out what books you need, what exam services you use, and what the requirements are for trying to get your general mechanical contractor's license. If you're looking to get another scope of license, today this video should be helpful. I'm in the state of Tennessee, and I'm going to show you today how I got my contractor's license. You're watching Tips for Technicians. I'm Tad, and let's get started. So right here is my CMC. This is my general mechanical, State of Tennessee Department of Commerce and Insurance. That's my license number, and then on the back you have what it is. It's a CMC. It's a $500,000 license, Board for Licensing Contractors. To get the CMC, which is the full general mechanical, you have to have an electrician license, an LLE. I'm going to show you the books required, and then we're going to talk about the exam services and how I prepared for this contractor's license exam. So these are the books that you need for the general mechanical. The test took me 7.5 hours to take. It was 120 questions, and those questions were based off of these books. You also have to take a business and law. I'm going to show you that book here in a minute, but let's go through these books. There's around 13. That's the Pipe Fitter's Handbook. This is Ugly's Electrical Reference. This is the International Fuel and Gas Code, International Mechanical Code, International Plumbing Code, HVAC Duct Construction Standards, Metal and Flexible. This is the NFPA. That's for fire sprinkler systems. This is the Manual J for commercial load calculation. That's Manual N, I'm sorry. This is Manual J, residential load calculation. This is the NEC. You'll need this book for taking your electrician's license. So that's the LLE right here. This book is for the LLE. This right here is Piping Design, Carrier System Design Manual, Piping Design. Then you have these last two books here for the CMC, which is your Construction Standards, 1926 Construction. This right here, let's take a look. See, that's the OSHA. And then you have your Modern Refrigeration and Air Conditioning. If you want to learn about HVAC, this is a book to get. All right, let's take a look at the Business and Law. Let's take a look at the Business and Law exam book. This is the Business Law exam book. This is a test you have to take. I'm going to show you guys the exam services now, but this is the book that you'll have to take the Business Law exam, which is required if you want to get a contractor's license. In my opinion, this was a lot easier. It took probably less than an hour to take this test, and a lot fewer questions than the CMC. All right, let's take a look at the exam services. So this right here is PSI Exams Online. This is what I use to take my test, and down here you can see it says that I have completed 3 different tests. One is the Tennessee Business Law and Management. This right here is the LLE, Limited License Electrician, completed, and then Tennessee CMC. This is my most recent, and it says the Business and Law on that one was failed. I actually just skipped through that, so because I'd already passed it in the past. So full mechanical contractor passed though, and that was recently. That was actually this January. So I'm licensed electrician and general mechanical. But PSI is who you're going to use for the exams. So PSI has online bookstore where you can buy all the books necessary to take the test. They have practice tests. They also have a learning academy where you can get different learning materials and online courses for pre-licensure and certification. Let's talk about how I prepped for the test. I think American Contractors Exam Services was a big factor in me passing this the first time around, even though it took 7.5 hours and it was 120 questions, and it was pretty hard, but still. This seminar that I went to, which lasted about 2 days, was in Nashville, and the seminar price was $590 for the Tennessee General Mechanical Contractor. I was able to take this. Contact us today. The information, they've got offices in Virginia and also looks like West Virginia and then Nashville. I went to Nashville. That was the address for the location that I attended. I think it was awesome. They also have Facebook, Twitter, LinkedIn. Go to this website. Go to American Contractors Exam Services. You will not regret it. I enjoyed the course, and help me pass the test. Guys, if you have any more questions, definitely leave a comment below. Don't forget to subscribe. So last thing we're going to look at is the contractor's license application package, and this is going to give you the information to be able to figure out what's needed. From state to state, it's different. This is for Tennessee. You go to tennessee.gov and that website, it'll follow the link, and you can get this contractor's license application. Now I'm going to scroll down and show you a few things on this so that you can better familiarize yourself with what I had to go through to be able to take this test. All right, let's scroll down. All right, contractor's license application, pages 1 to 16. So right here's what we had to fill out to be able to get this license. The application fee is $250, non-refundable. You tell them whether it's a new license, new applicant. I'm not going to go through all of these, but I'm just going to scroll down and show you that you have to put in all your information. You have a questionnaire, whether you're going to be an LLC, sole proprietor, that's your mode of operation. You're going to put your license classifications requested. Mine was the CMC, Mechanical, Plumbing, and HVAC. Some of you are just going to do the CMC, which is just HVAC, or your electrical CE. Then you go down here. You got more stuff that you got to fill in. You also have years of experience. You're going to have somebody sign off that has a plumbing license, that knows that you've been in the field and can testify you've been in the field for at least, I think, 3 to 5 years doing plumbing. This right here is contractor's affidavit. And then you got letter of reference. You got to have letters of reference. You've got worksheet for determining your monetary limit. That means you put in all your assets, your current total, all that, and then you'll be able to get your monetary limit requested. You're going to have jobs that you put in here that are at least worth up to what you're asking. Otherwise, you're not going to be able to achieve the monetary limit requested. Then you've got indemnities. You got to do this line of credit here. This is for the bank. Power of attorney. You've got to have all this filled out. Contractor license, applicant information. There's quite a bit of information that you've got to fill out, but it can be done. You can get your license. It was a rigorous process. It's not easy, but you can do it. If you guys have any questions, definitely comment below. I'm going to put all the links in the description to everything that I've showed you today, PSI and American Contractor Services. Thanks for watching.